Hello everyone, Nebris here, and Pookie, don't forget Pookie, and I am finally back after a 3 week long vacation. Um, yeah, I've been up to a lot of good stuff. Um, so, what is there to talk about? I'm back already and I am at a complete loss for things to do. So yeah, let's see, one of the things I did was I think I made a map. Yeah, this is map 0. Never mind. That's the wrong map. The important map is this guy. And I don't even know if I switched maps. No, I didn't because it didn't recognize that as a different entity, so it didn't switch. Entity's probably not the right word. Map 21. I thought it was 33. I swear, if somebody switched maps with me, I'm going to be so angry. I worked hard on that. So apparently I don't have any maps. Oh, great. Um, yeah. I didn't do too much here. Most of what I did was in a room that I'm about to show you. But I guess for starters, we'll check out generic B, and I think B double O left me a present up here. I don't know. Yes. Um, yeah, I think it was just them. Because I did watch their video, and now that I think about it, nobody else was there. I vaguely remember MC Gamer joining them briefly, but that was not the case. They were making fun of my base. I was kind of mad about that. Oh yeah, so while I was away, apparently B double O and generic B got in a fight with Etho or something, and now there's going to be a trial over it. I have not been able to pay attention. However, I have a whole bunch of glowstone now, so I know who I'm voting for come November or whenever the heck we have this trial. um, so yeah, Nebris, when the time comes, you know what verdict will be. Oh, B team's verdict will be. I don't know why I didn't read that first line there. Or else, B team. And then there's some dynamite. Or else, and a fun music disc. So apparently, there's gonna be a guilt. This is guilty for Etho, not guilty for Etho, and I guess if he takes a plea bargain, I get a record. I don't know how this works, but apparently Etho is very well versed in the law, and I want to blame that on an Enderman. Always blaming it on the Enderman. Alrighty, that will do. So yeah, I've been bribed effectively, very effectively. They know how to get to me. They said it was going to be easy, and they're right. It really is. So, last episode, before I left on my glorious vacation, which took way too much time, I showed you guys some Zordon tubes. The basic premise behind them is you go. Well, first of all, I don't know how much of this I showed you guys, but here's the finished room, sans villagers, but here's this cool little ceiling pattern I came up with. The negative space is the same as the positive space, and it's kind of staggered. It's really cool. Came up with that myself, though I'm sure that pattern's been used before. I'm probably not the first to discover it. So yeah, this is where I'm going to store stuff. There's going to be 2 rooms here, but I don't know what for yet. So here are the Zordon tubes in all of their glory. Eventually there are going to be villagers inside that cannot escape and will be forced for the rest of their lives to barter with me. Because I'm cool like that. I mean, cool like that. What else has changed? Ooh. Oh, I'm on a new computer. Yeah. So I finally got my new computer parts all together, working just fine. I have yet to overclock it, but eventually I'll do that, and it'll be the most beastly system I've ever owned. Okay, so once we get rid of this guy, pachoo, Pachoo. Pachoo. Oh no, I shot one of the little ones. That was way off. Stop bouncing off them. There we go. So I smoothed out the walls. And now because I'm on a new computer, I had to readjust my settings, and I left the music on because it's been a long time since I've got to regularly listen to the Minecraft music, and I think that's going to be a thing from now on. So I smoothed out all the edges, and I still have to do the ceilings. Up here is the very center of the room, and I have a skylight there. However, I decided that I wanted the spawning thing to be further back in the bowels of the base. So I dug a 5x5 hole up to the surface, and whatever I'm going to be using for spawning these things, it's going to happen right here. And my FPS just plummeted. And there it goes. Alrighty, I'm back, and I just noticed that I'd left the overlay on in my video, so that's gone now. Again, it's a new computer, new fraps, new Minecraft jar even, so that actually means I have new achievements to get. So what was I saying? I was going to have the breeding area here, and so there's this river thing that I've started digging out here, and it basically cuts off the rest of the base from the village area. So this area right here, there's going to be a bridge here. That's all. You're only going to be able to get through it on minecarts. And what I'm basically going to do is find a villager of the type that I want, put it on a minecart, and it'll come through here and stop right here on this guy. At which point I will press one of these 5 buttons. These 5 buttons, if I can make this jump, they come out here and switch to tracks. Very complicated stuff, really. Probably don't need 5 because I mean the last one will it'll default to, so it's not like it accomplishes anything. I think that would be the pink one. Those things are hooked up to a dispenser. They'll drop an item, it'll land on a pressure plate and select a track. It's a very rudimentary, sloppy track selector. I could probably put something better in there. I think Etho has a good one that he's recently made. But again, I haven't been paying attention to any Mindcrack stuff in the last 3 weeks or so. So I am just completely out of the loop. I've seen a few titles here and there, but that's it. So yeah, when one of these is pressed, it'll launch the cart down here, and whichever one was pressed, it'll funnel them into the appropriate Zordon tube. I hear lava. It's never a good thing to hear, especially when you're so close to snow. Snow doesn't do so well in lava, at least in real life. So yeah, I've sort of been working on this building. I don't know if I want to make it out of these colors. I'm really not sure. It looks too much like chocolate and vanilla ice cream. There's the strawberry right there. So yeah, in the meantime, I need to finish this river off, and since I have a lot of catching up to do with you guys, I think it's going to be similar to that one video I made a long time ago where all I did was mine stuff, but I talked a lot, and I think that's what I'm going to do here. Yep. I probably should. Alright, that looks good. Actually, maybe that'll look better. Oh well, here's going to be one of the bridges. Right there. And I want this to be... The goal is basically to stop mobs from getting out, and the ones that do will be punished and killed for being disobedient. I kind of wanted it to flow from here to there, but that would mean I'd have to put the killing floor over right there. The problem with that is that might interfere with the black room. I'm not entirely sure what I want to put in the black room. Um, by black room, I mean like this is the brown room. Out here, there's a room that is colored black. I guess you can see it from here. It's currently unassigned. Pookie, where'd you go? Pookie? No, bad. You stay. This dog, it just, every time I log out and log back in, he shows up. Stupid dog. Oh well, so I think I might have it flow from there to here and have the death area down there. Oh god, I lagged again. I'm really hoping that this is a stable setup. I'm currently monitoring my CPU temperatures, and I mean they're 40 and 60 right now. That's the min max. So I'm really not concerned about that. I think it just might be. I have no idea what it is. So I gotta start mining this stuff. I don't know exactly what I want to do, but I'm not going to talk to you about what I'm doing. Instead, I'm going to tell you guys about my lovely, lovely, lovely vacation. So, as many of you may know, I currently reside in the great city of Boston, and I'm originally from Pittsburgh, and I went to college at Penn State. So here's what I did. On Friday, August, I want to say 25th, that sounds right, I went home from Boston to my real home. It will always be my home, State College, Pennsylvania. That is the location of Penn State University. Oh god, it crashed again. Darn it. Hey guys, I'm back. I can't figure out what's causing the crash. I think it might be, I don't know, maybe a video card driver. Could be, it might be a memory thing. I really just do not know. I don't want to tackle it at the moment. Maybe later, if it happens again, it's going to be a short video, but at least it's a video. So, oh god, scary noises. So yeah, I guess I'll hurry up and share with you guys what it is I did. Went to Penn State. It was a grand old time. Drove down on Friday. It was a pain in the butt. Took it off work. Felt like I just did a lot more than 2 there. What else? Ooh, this is a good way to do it. I'll just go straight here. I hung out with my old college buddies. That's not safe. There's a skeleton spawner down there. That's where it went. Oh, that's one way to get rid of them. So yes, I went to State College. Went out drinking with my old college roommates. We also had a fantasy football draft, which was one of the main reasons I went down there. And I'm not exactly a big drinker. That's not me. In fact, prior to this weekend, I had been intoxicated a total of 4 times in my life. But now that my vacation is over, I have since doubled the amount. I had a really good time. And you know what? It's growing on me a bit, so maybe I'll be doing that stuff more often. I don't know. Maybe I'll do what Good and BOO do, and they have one of their drunken recording sessions. Maybe I'll do that. Probably not. But you never know. I've done a lot of things recently that I hadn't thought I'd ever do. Well, not that I hadn't thought I'd never do them. It's just hadn't normally done them. But yeah, so that took up a whole week of my life, and it was a glorious, fun week as well. So the first weekend I was at Penn State. Yes, I was there twice. Me and all my old college buddies we're hanging out doing our thing. After that first weekend, I went home, saw my family. I think it was Sunday night, Sunday or Saturday night. Me and my two cousins that occasionally visit on the live stream. I don't think I've ever had them in chat or anything, but we got together and did a Terraria LAN, and that was really fun. And I might do that again. Like, download the server, put it on my laptop, and have all three of us hit it at the same time, and we could play Terraria together. Maybe make a series out of that. No promises, but I'm looking into it because I'm really interested in doing that. So I'm going to make this 3 high for now. I want to be able to get out of it, though. So, you know what? 4 high. You know, it'll slowly increase in height. Decrease in height. This is going to be the kill zone. I don't want it interfering with black. So, after we got that done, we didn't really get it done, but we got pretty far in Terraria. Hello, Packrat. Hello. Oh, too many L's. Let's see. Guild Wars. Guild Wars 2 finally released in its, in all of its glory, and I haven't really had the chance to play much of it. I blame my social life, my newfound social life, for that. But it's a really fun game. I'm really enjoying it. I do plan on putting up videos once I, get to a decent spot where I don't feel like, where it stops becoming like the brand new amazing experience for me. I don't know. I kind of want it to be like, I don't want to have to feel like I owe you guys a video every time I play the game, because that would just be frustrating and I'd probably stop myself from playing, and I really don't want that to happen because I really love this game. Yeah, let's just do 2 for now. 3 actually, but I will give you guys videos of that because I'm really into that game. Gold! I always love finding gold. It's a fantastic game. I am currently playing on the Dragon Brand server, and you know what? I'm going to go ahead and give you guys my character information in the description of this video. Actually, I'll probably forget to do that, but I wanted to give you guys my character information in the description of this video. That's what counts, really, is me wanting to do it. I have a bad habit of not getting things done, though. And you wouldn't know that just based on this base. You'd be like, oh, this guy, he does everything he sets his mind to. That is so not true. That is the last thing I would say about myself. So anywho, I'm playing on the Dragon Brand server. I have no attachment to that particular server at the moment. My guild is on, the one guild that I had in Guild Wars 1 is on Sea of Sorrows, I believe, so I might be making the jump to that server. We shall see. I think it's an Aussie server because, a few of my old Guild Wars friends were Aussies, so there's that. I really love the game. Right now I'm playing as a human elementalist, but I mean, I've also really enjoyed the Guardian profession, and I really want to try out a Thief as well. And there's the crash. I am back. They are all 6 minutes apart. Each of the crashes happens about 6 minutes into me recording, and that leads me to believe it might have something to do with Fraps trying to switch over to a new video file and failing. So I think there's an option on Fraps that says like something along the lines of every 4 gigabytes switch to a new video. Actually, let me look at the size. The size is 5 gigabytes. So I'm guessing the other ones are of similar size. That might be the issue. So I didn't fix it. I didn't fix it, so it might happen again. But I think I have a clue as to what's causing this crashing issue. What was I going on about? Guild Wars. Loving the game. Absolutely loving it. If you're into MMOs at all, I'd give it a shot. If you're not into MMOs, this one is kind of different. I'd, at least give it a try. See if you might like it. It's like broccoli. You never know. You might like it. I happen to love broccoli. It's one of my favorite vegetables. I eat so much broccoli. It's kind of ridiculous. It's pretty much my only source of vegetables, really, because I don't like any of the other ones. Um, I guess cucumbers are okay. They don't really do it for me, though. Not the way broccoli does. Oh, broccoli. Um, so yeah, if you want to say hi or hang out or do a few quests with me, by all means, contact me. I'm hoping my audience isn't so big that I won't be like completely bogged down with like friend requests and whatnot. Um, I don't plan on joining your guild though, so don't send guild invites. I think those cost money. I have no idea, but they used to in Guild Wars 1, so I don't know. Don't bother, cause it's not gonna happen. I don't mean to be mean like that. Maybe we could start a Mindcrack guild or something, and all the fans can be in it. I'll consider that. Um, I don't know if any of the other Mindcrackers played. I think the Gyms might. Is he on? No, Packrat's on. Packrat and Beef. I'll ask them in Skype since I seem to be chatting with them. Um, so yeah, come play with me sometime. I don't know. Alrighty, so after a week of hanging out with my family, seeing my niece who's now a year old, and what else did I do? Other fun things, I guess. I went back up to State College. It's very nice because what turns out to be a 12-hour drive between Pittsburgh and Boston, I get to split it up into smaller chunks, smaller manageable chunks, the 3-hour drive to Penn State, and then like a 7 to 8 hour drive. That math just did not add up if anyone is trying to do that in their heads. It's like a 3.5 hour drive from Pittsburgh to Penn State. And it's a good drive. I've made it so many times. The one from Philly to Penn State is so much better because you get to take like a road that I really like. I forget what it's called. I want to say 383, but that could be wrong. I do not know my highways that well. So anyways, I went back up to Penn State over Labor Day weekend. Had a bunch more fun that weekend. Again, I'm not going to be offering any details. What happens in State College stays there, unless you're an evil pedophile football coach, which shall not be mentioned anymore. So yeah, I had a good time hanging out with some of my old college friends and then some new guys that I had just met. Alright, what can I dump? What can I dump? Crap, there's nothing good to dump. Yeah, I only had one arrow left. That sucks. Oh well. One of these. Nope. I thought for sure one of those was going to have lupus under it. So, went back home to Boston. You know what? I'm just going to dump all my materials off as I normally do. I'll give you guys a quick tour of the base that you've already seen a billion times. So I got back up to Boston. All of my computer parts had arrived by then, except for one. And actually I'm still waiting for it, which is kind of sad because it's a very important part. It is my DisplayPort to mini DisplayPort cable, which is necessary for me to run all 3 monitors at this same time. So right now I'm just in dual monitor mode, which is still pretty darn awesome considering it's each of the monitors is 920 by 1200, which is absurd. Oh no, that's a little bit loud. Let me turn the sound down. There we go. Now it's less obnoxious on your ears. That's gravel. Let's get rid of some of this coal. I'm gonna keep this on me though. Alrighty. Um, I was talking about computers. Oh yeah. So I assembled my machine, and unfortunately, there was an incompatibility in it. Or at least I think there was. And for all intents and purposes, there is. What happened was the motherboard I got had a Wi-Fi card that came with it, and it goes on the back part. Um, where your USB, Ethernet cable, like that kind of stuff. Where that goes is where my Wi-Fi card was supposed to go. And unfortunately, I could not fit that in there at the same time as my CPU cooler. They were trying to take up the same place. And unfortunately, ooh, that was close. Unfortunately, I had to not use the Wi-Fi card, and that's one of the reasons I actually picked out that monitor because it was or monitor motherboard because it's like, okay, this has all the features I'm looking for, and you know what? It comes with a Wi-Fi card. Might as well do that. And it's not like I regret choosing this motherboard because it's still a good motherboard. It's just that I'm kind of disappointed about it not fitting. Though now that I think about it, if I installed the CPU cooler upside down, which I don't think would affect performance at all. In fact, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't. If I had installed it upside down, I think it might fit. But at this point, I already have a different Wi-Fi card. Um, I I do not feel like unscrewing the motherboard from the standoffs again, which is really hard to do once you've done it a few times because at this point the screws are pretty much stuck to the standoffs and they're more likely to come off the case than they are to the motherboard, which is, I think, the main deciding factor about whether or not I want to switch. So yeah, that was a sad day for me. I had to run to Best Buy and get a whole bunch of stuff. I needed speakers anyways, because I completely forgot to even consider them. It's like, oh, there's no sound. I should get speakers. So I got a decent set of speakers. I'm happy with them. Logitech. They're not like huge, super high end. It was just like a $50 pair of speakers that, because honestly, I'm not some audiophile that definitely needs the best of the best. It had a subwoofer, which I guess counts for something. It's like some street cred there. Um, so yeah, I got speakers, and yeah, that's about it. I still need a mouse pad. That's another thing I'm lacking. The mouse pad that I use on my laptop, for some reason, it freaks out my new mouse. So I have to get a good mouse pad. And by good mouse pad, I mean, any mouse pad will do, really, 'cause they're a dime a dozen. I mean, Roccat, the guys who make the mouse and keyboard that I have, they have, like, super high-end mouse pads, which I really, like, they're probably, like, $20 or something. I really don't know. Maybe I wouldn't pay more than $20 for a mouse pad. And there it goes again. Hey guys, I'm back. That one was 9 minutes, blowing my theory out of the water. But just in case, I checked off the split movie every 4 gigabytes, and I'm hoping that might help. If not, then I'm at a complete loss as to what's going on. Might be a memory leak of some sort. I could up the memory and I guess delay when this happens, but it looks like I won't be doing ultra hardcore on this computer. That's for sure. Everyone would be like, oh, Nebs is cheating again. Every 6 minutes he cheats. And that's not something I want to deal with at the moment. Who knows? Maybe one of you guys can figure out what's going on if you've had a similar problem. I was talking about mouse pads. That's how lame of a topic I was on. Mouse pads. Oh, so here's going to be a bridge that connects. This is the walking bridge. It's going to be. I think I'm going to use like trap doors or pistons or something, where basically it's a one. You press a button and the pistons will create a bridge temporarily, and there's going to be like an airlock feature, I guess. I don't know. I'll figure something cool out that like to prevent mobs from escaping. Period. And I mean, just because there's going to be a river here doesn't mean I'm going to not have it fenced off or anything. So I don't want things falling in there to their death and destruction. But it'll happen if they get any ideas. So there we go. So I think I'm going to start at 3 and end a bit deeper. We'll see. We will see. This hole. Maybe I could have both of them end here. Like sort of a one river there and another here. They converge on this little thing here, and then they go down and die in the lava. Maybe I'll do that. I think that'll be cool to know that it's happening like right underneath. Oh, yeah, I think that's what I want to do, rather than, take up even more room. So can't think of anything to do right now beyond that. I could go give you guys a quick tour of some places on the server, because I still have a few things I want to mention. Or I could, just enchant something and then end the video. I have an unenchanted pick that I guess I could throw at you guys. So yeah, I need a mouse pad. Yep, back to that. Ooh, I want to do a bow. See what happens at level 20 for a bow. 2, 3. This is how it works? No, it's the other way around. String is always in a line, because that's how bows work. Oh dear, that looked weird. I thought this was supposed to be the highest level. Oh, I guess not. Can I do 20? No. Oh, that's gonna be way too hard. Alright. 12 is the highest I can do like that. That's not good. 13. 15. It seems wrong though. Okay, I don't know how this works anymore. And there's still that bug. So screw it. We'll just wait to get a 20 in the middle one. Thought we were done with this. But no. You know what? I'll settle for a 19 or an 18. There's a 19. Let's do that. Boom. Infinity 1. Great. Send that one back to... what's it called? I already have an Infinity 1. I'm going to put those in the paintball arena. I have some good ones here. Some power infinities. Those are nice. Kind of disappointed at that. I guess I'll just walk around my base, give it a quick little tour without saying anything. Still have to figure out how I want to light these. Let's see. I got back to Boston. Not much amazing has happened since then. I've actually been hanging out with my coworkers a lot ever since I got back. Kelsey, Scott. Did I hang out with Joe? There's a guy named Joe I work with. Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to say hi to Kelsey's sister. Hi, Kelsey's sister, who I met. I think I met her. It was really early on in August, and then I saw her again the other day when I went over Kelsey's and we watched Doctor Who. It was a fun time. Hi, Kelsey's sister. Your name's Haley. I like how I phrased that. That was terrible. Hi, Haley. So yeah, she gets a shout out because she's cool. And okay, so I never really watched Doctor Who at all. And so I just randomly went over their place. We were supposed to watch football, but not football. Yeah, football, college football. And that didn't happen. So instead we watched Doctor Who for whatever reason. And turns out I really liked that show. I thought I would. In fact, I was pretty sure I would. However, I never really had the time to watch it because I've always had like a whole bunch of shows that I've always been watching. I've never really had the time to explore that series. I think I watched one episode and I didn't particularly like that episode, but the ones that I saw with those two, Kelsey and Haley, my friends, um, those were good ones. I still need to fix this pumpkin thing, or at least make another one. So yeah, no, that was a good time. Thank you for introducing me to that. Now I'm a fan, even though I still haven't seen too many. I need to redo this room. This thing's not ready for a harvest yet. Still working though, as far as I know. Yeah, still working just fine. Still broken. I want to see if they grow any higher than that though. Like if that is preventing them from growing, because I'll be mad if it is. Um, let's see. What else can I talk about? I don't. Did I have any other problems growing or building my computer? I don't think so. Everything went quite smoothly. A lot smoother than I thought it was going to. Oh, let me just tell you one thing. The sound your motherboard makes when you're installing the CPU will haunt your dreams. When you have $500 worth of equipment and you're putting that much frickin' pressure on it, it is scary. It is really, really scary. Pookie, what are you doing? Pookie, come on. Oh, that's the second time I've done that. You're dirty. You are. You're filthy. Here, here, clean up. There you go. All clean. That's awesome. So now I'm gonna have to kill all these cows and get some more beef back. Um, Again, this is definitely an effective means of controlling animals. It's the only one that works, really. Because I haven't had a single one escape. At least, not that I know of. And I still have to finish this room, too. Oh my god, there's so much stuff to do. I kind of just want, the next world to come out so I have an excuse for abandoning it. But no, we're gonna finish it. Just you wait. It's gonna be awesome. Um, yeah, I guess that's it. Yeah, welcome back. Welcome me back. That makes no sense. That's not something you say. I'm confused now. Oh dear. So yeah, I am back